Hello everyone. So in the last video we have seen that when it is more than 511, okay, so the LED is on, right? So but another thing we have noticed is, okay, when we revert it back, okay, initially when it is less than 511, yes, LED was off, and when we pass the 511, okay, LED went on. That's correct. But when we come back again, okay, see, to 348 or less than that, okay, 307 or 0 or any value, LED is not going off back. Why is that so? Okay, so here you should understand the scenario. So you may think, okay, the if condition is again be implemented. No, it is not implemented, because for 225 x is not greater than 511, right? 225 is not greater than 511. That means what? That means this is not getting into that code. Okay. If condition is skipping it, okay, this code is skipped and the program is going to the next line 16, but still the LED is on. Why? So here you should understand, if you really understood the Arduino's programming functionality, this question will not arise into you, right? The only logic is this, okay, let's say at the initial state, okay, the value is 0, okay, or you are slowly increasing, okay, and it is coming to 100 or 200 or 225, whatever, okay. So here we will come and we will read 225, okay, 225 is the x value, that's fine. We serial print the value and we come here and we don't get into this if condition, right? Because it is false. 225 is less than 511, so greater than 511 is false. So we skip it and we go to the next line 16. We come here and we again come and read, okay, again 225, serial print that, and we never get into that. We come back. So initially LED is off anyway, right? Anyway, whenever the program starts, whenever the Arduino is starting, LED is off. We know that, right? Because we didn't switch on it, right? Initially it is off. So what happens? We don't switch on, right? So let's say we are increasing. Well, when we are passing this 511 value, let's say 525 or 30, so let's say 550 or 512, when we become 512, this value is being read and printed, and if condition becomes true and we go and switch on that LED, okay, remember this, guys. So what do? We simply give 5 voltage connection to pin number 7, so that LED is on, okay, that's cool. And we come back to this line, we again come back, again it is 550 or 1023 or whatever increased value, and again we come here and we say please make 7 high, and we come back, do things like that, okay. Anyway, let's say one time the 7 is made high, okay, one time you passed this more than 512 and the code get into this here place and pin number 7 became 5 voltage and the LED is on, okay. Next time, okay, immediately after, let's say immediately after next iteration, before next iteration, you have decreased the value again, right? From 112 to 12 or something, you have decreased it to, let's say, 286, okay. Now you are expecting the LED to go off, okay. Let's see what happens, okay. So now next iteration happens. So before that you have, let's say you have decreased the value. Next iteration happens, x is being read 143, not 286, 143 is here. So serial printer and 143 is happening, and we will come here. So 143 is greater than 511 is false. So what we will do is we will skip the if condition. Okay, see this, guys. If condition will not be running. We will skip everything and we will go to the next line 16 and 17, and we will start the next iteration again, right? So every time if condition will be skipped, but still the LED is on. That may be your question, okay. So let's see why, okay. So guys, if you want to switch off LED, okay, if you want an LED to go off, what you should do? You should write in the code, okay, digital write 7 low, okay. You should write in the code digital write 7 low, okay. So I will stop the simulation and write so that you can understand, okay. So you should write in the code, okay, here, okay, digital write 7 low, okay. You should write it, right, if you want something to happen. Where? Anywhere, not here, guys. Somewhere you have to write. Only if you write somewhere, then only the LED can go off. You should know this, okay, because this is programming, right? So Arduino will not understand I have to switch off. No, initially it is off. We know that, because at the initial state every pin is in 0 state or something like that. It is off. That is another thing. But when the program started, once you change a pin state to something, unless you tell it to revert it back, go to the low, Arduino will not do it. Okay, you have to explicitly say please go off, okay. But in our code, okay, we don't have that statement. Okay, we don't have that switch off scenario anywhere, right? We don't write it. So what happens is, let's say during any iteration, when it becomes high, it became high, that's fine. So LED 7 pin number 7 have become 5 voltage. That means LED is on. That is a logic. Okay, we give 5 voltage to that pin. Okay, internally. Okay, so then do you say somewhere else, anywhere else, by saying digital write 7 low, do you say anywhere, please give 0 voltage to pin number 7, or please connect ground to pin number 7 so that the Arduino LED is going off? We don't say anywhere, right? So what does the program do is, once it is switched on the LED, or once it is made the pin number 7 to be 5 voltage, okay, it is in the 5 voltage. Okay, now then it comes here, the code comes to the next iteration. Let's say you have decreased the value, this is false, the code skips everything and go to the next line. But still, since you are connected the pin number 7 to 5 voltage, the 5 voltage will be there. You are not again and coming and implementing that, but the existing state is still there, because you are not resetting it anywhere, you are not removing it anywhere by explicitly saying it. So okay, so if you want something to happen, if you want to switch it off when the value is going down, you have to explicitly write, if the x is less than this particular value, please switch off. Okay guys, then Arduino will, every time running, it will come and check, okay, for less than, or let's say for this false condition, we have another order, switch off. So he will again reconnect it to ground for 0 voltage, so the LED goes off. Okay, you understand guys? So let's say if we have made the pin number 7 to 5 voltage one time, switch on the LED, let's say next time also it is true, we will again come and give the 5 voltage again. Maybe you can think, remove the 5 voltage and immediately connecting, or we are just connecting it. So that means we are switching on the switch that is already switched on. So you don't think much about that, it will come and do the same thing but without reverting it. Okay, so the state will be there as 5 voltage and high. Okay, so once you set a state to a particular pin guys, even after that, unless you are separately saying or explicitly saying to switch it off or change the state, it will not be changed. It will remain that. You may not get into the if condition, that might happen. You will skip everything and you will only run these 2 lines, but still set value is set value. Okay, once you set, it is there, even though you don't set it second time, because you have set it one time, that is enough, because you didn't revert it anywhere else. So it will remain the same. You understand? It is remain the same from the previous iteration. So that is what happened, right? Because one time you passed and it came to the state, then you revert. We don't have any line that says low. When you are reverting, please make it low, or anywhere we don't have any line that is saying digital write 7 low. So Arduino doesn't have any idea I should switch the LED off. Okay, so it will remain the same way, same state which was set during the previous iteration. Even though next iteration is false, this value is not reverted. Okay, so please remember guys, if you want to make a proper change, okay, if you want to make something happen, you have to explicitly say in the programming language. This is a rule in, not in Arduino, in every programming language. So we have logics for that, like else, if else, things like that. We will study that in the upcoming videos. But for the moment, remember, this code is perfectly fine and perfectly working. The only thing is, you should remember that you should explicitly say things. Okay, so you never say it if it is less than the particular value, you should switch it off. You never say it. Okay, you only say it more than this, switch on, and the next time it didn't get on, but still the switch on state will remain from the previous iteration. Okay, that's what I say. So this is the initial state, or for the initial state, I mean, when you start the code or when you reset or rerun the program, initial state, everything will be 0. So that is why the LED is off. Then once you pass it, switch on, and it will not be reverted, because in the next iterations we don't have a switch off anywhere. So from the previous switch on, the state will be remaining high. So that is why the LED is on. Okay, so we'll further see how we can do the validation. Okay, to switch off the LED when it is less than 511, we will further see in the upcoming videos guys. Okay sir, okay guys, so that's all for this video guys. Follow me up in the upcoming video, and then until I meet you in the next video, have a great day ahead guys, and stay safe and consider subscribing us. Bye guys.